Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to discuss about the CPU scheduling algorithms. So, before going to the CPU scheduling algorithms, the basic concepts has to be discussed. What is the need of CPU scheduling and scheduling criteria and the algorithms. So, need of CPU scheduling. This because the resources are we have to use the efficient use of the resources. The CPU is the most effective use of the resources here. So we have to use efficiently the CPU. So in order to use the CPU efficiently, we have to utilize the maximum the CPU utilization. For this, we have to keep the CPU busy all the time. So in view of the above, we are going for the CPU scheduling algorithms. So some criteria should be taken into the consideration while designing the CPU scheduling algorithms. Those are, one is throughput. The number of jobs completed per unit of time should be maximum. And second one is waiting time. The waiting time of a particular process should be minimum. Response time. The response time of a particular process should be minimum. So all these features should have the maximum and minimum consideration should be taken while designing a CPU scheduling algorithms. There are generally two types of algorithms. One is a preemptive scheduling algorithm, another one is non-preemptive scheduling algorithm. So we will discuss both of these algorithms. Now we have the list of some CPU scheduling algorithms. One, first come first serve. So generally, before going for discussing about the CPU scheduling algorithm, that is first come first serve, we will discuss about the general scenario which we will face in our daily life. Suppose if you want to pay any bills, like in railway reservation, or if you want to pay the electrical bills or any bills, or you have to form a queue. And in this, while whoever comes first, they have to serve first. So basing on this criteria, the first come first serve algorithm has been designed. If you map this real time scenario into your computer system, whatever the jobs that arrives into for the CPU for execution, that will be served first. So but what might be the advantages and what might be the disadvantages? So for everything there might be there is disadvantages and there will be advantages. So first we will see the advantages. So whoever enters into the queue, it will be served first. So everybody will be satisfied. So what is the disadvantages? If suppose assume that the first process is completed for the first time for 1 minute, it is good. If the second process, if it takes 10 minutes and third process for 1 minute, the 1 minute third process should have to wait for the 10 minutes that is the waiting time is more for the third process. Even though it is its execution time is only 1 minute, it is depending on the previous process to complete. So that means it is a linear way. If once it is completed, then only we have to execute the next process. That is one of the disadvantages that comes in the first come first serve scheduling algorithm. So next algorithm is shortest job first. So shortest job first is we have to sort the process according to their execution time. Execution time, the process with less execution time will be executed first, and the process with the most execution time is given the later preference. And again, this shortest job first might be preemptive and non-preemptive. So what is the advantage and disadvantage of the shortest job first? The advantage is the waiting time of the process might be less. And the disadvantage is we have to calculate the execution time in advance. That is, the calculation of the execution time of the coming job is somewhat tedious. So this is a disadvantage. And next algorithm is the round robin scheduling algorithm. So round robin scheduling algorithm is like what we have really seeing in our daily life. That is like traffic controller. Whenever the traffic is jammed, the traffic policeman will give 5 minutes to one way, another 5 minutes to other way, like that. The same process has been that is the same phenomena is following here also in the round robin scheduling algorithm. The quantum of time has been allotted to each process, and the CPU is allocated to that particular process for a particular quantum only, for particular time slice. So after the time slice is completed, again that particular process has to come in the queue for its job to be finished. Okay, thank you.